What's up guys, by the end of this video, if I set you in front of somebody that speaks Amharic, you would be able to have a conversation with that person about any topic. And that is because I'm not going to catch fish for you. Instead, I'm going to teach you how to fish. I'm going to teach you how to catch your own fish. And let me explain what I mean by that. There are many videos on YouTube that will teach you how to speak Amharic. They'll teach you how to say good night, good morning, goodbye, red, blue, green, yellow, right? The problem with that is you're not going to remember those words tomorrow. You might remember a few of them, but you're not going to remember all of them. And at this point, you might as well just buy a dictionary and remember the whole dictionary, right? Which is not going to happen. So instead, I'm going to teach you in a way where you can teach yourself using your environment and context clues. Let's start. Now, I don't know what percentage of the Amharic alphabet is verbs, but let's say, for example, it is 50%, okay? And if that was the case, that means we can replace 50% of the Amharic language with this one word. And that word is madrag. Madrag. And it means to do. You can use this word in combination with English verbs and nouns. So, for example, coffee, madrag. That means to do coffee. Take, madrag. That means to take. Make, madrag. That would mean to make, right? And eat madrag would mean to eat. And by the way, I'm not going to write down the English pronunciation of the Amharic words instead. So, for example, the word madrag, I'm only going to write it in Amharic, and I'm not going to write the English pronunciation version. And that is because I want you to have a sense of urgency to learn the Amharic alphabet, to read and write in Amharic, okay? So, if you do not know how to read and write in Amharic, then that's completely fine. Watch the complete video, finish the video. You might have a hard time understanding some of the words that I'm saying or writing down in Amharic, but that's fine. Watch the complete video and then go take the free course that I have in the description of the video. It's completely free, easy, and simple to follow. Once you learn the Amharic alphabet, then come back and watch this video again, and it will be 20 times easier to follow along. So we know the word madrag, it means to do, and we can say eat madrag, that means to eat, but that's only a phrase. So let's make a complete sentence. So let's add eat as the verb. So now it is eat madrag እፈልጋለሁ. That means you want to eat, or I want to eat. Eat madrag እፈልጋለሁ. Or if you want to say eat madrag አልፈልግም, that means I don't want to eat. Eat madrag ትፈልጊያለሽ, that is you want to eat for a female. Eat madrag ትፈልጋለህ, that is you want to eat for male. Now, you can replace eat with any word, any verb or noun that you would like. So, for example, run madrag እፈልጋለሁ, I want to run. Play madrag እፈልጋለሁ, I want to play. Now, let's look at the next word that is very important in the Amharic language is the word no. That means is or it is. And it always goes at the end of a sentence. It's like a closing sentence. So if I said ቀይ no, that means it is red. If I said ጥቁር no, that means it is black. Or if I said ምንድን no, that means what is it? So we just learned 3 new words. Nouns we don't really care about. ጥቁር, ቀይ, whatever those are. We can learn those based on our environment and context clues. But one word I want you to take from here is ምንድን. Mindin means what. So if you say ምንድን ነው, that means what is it. For example, you could take this and be like ይሄ ምንድን ነው? I said what is this, right? And the other person will tell you እርሳስ ነው, or it's a pencil, right? እርሳስ. Or if it's somebody that also speaks English, then you can say pencil በአማርኛ ምንድን ነው? Pencil. So you want to know what it is in Amharic, right? So you say pencil በአማርኛ ምንድን ነው? So you're asking, what is pencil in Amharic? You can probably guess that the word በ in this case means in, right? And አማርኛ is Amharic. ምንድን ነው is what is it? So pencil በአማርኛ ምንድን ነው? Now you can replace this with any noun you would like. You can say ይሄ ምንድን ነው? ይሄ, as we have already discussed, is this. Or you can say ያ ምንድን ነው? That you can probably guess means that, right? What is that? Next thing I want to teach you is algebanyim. That means I don't understand. Algebanyim. That means I don't understand. Gebang is I understand. For example, let's say somebody comes up to you and says, "Yeh tillik no. Yeh tillik no." You're gonna be like, algebanyim. Tillik mandi no. Tillik man malat no, right? What does tillik mean? Men malat no means what does it mean? Tillik mandi no, and then that person will say tillik malat, big. Tillik malat big, like big. Let's take a look at another example. Let's say somebody comes up to you and says, "Any but am de coming." What? You can say men algebanyim. Or you can say any betam de coming min malat no. Or you can say any betam de coming bamaringa mendino. What does it mean in Amharic? Or you can ask any betam de coming min malat no. What does it mean? Like algebanyim, right? And by the way, that means I am tired. You can probably demonstrate to you by saying they're coming, right? They're coming, right? He can demonstrate to you like that or show you somehow, right? And then using context clues, you can understand what he means. You can probably understand if he did this, they're coming, right? You can probably understand that it means I am tired. But you know that when he says that means I, right? We haven't learned that word yet, but when I do this, you can understand that could mean I. So he said, they're coming. I am tired. They're coming. And that takes us to the next thing, and that is pronouns. Ene means I, right? And ante, when anchi means you. Ante is for male and anchi is for female. So after that person said they're coming and he shows you what it was, he could say ante de come. You can probably guess that he's asking if you're tired too. Anchi de kamish would be you are tired for a female. Now let's take a look at the next thing along with pronouns. Ene, neng, that means I am. Ante, ne, means you are male. Anchi, nesh, means you are female. Let's say, for example, you are beautiful. We can say anchi, beautiful, nesh. Let's assume we don't know what beautiful is in Amharic, right? We can say, beautiful bamaringa mendino. Okay. Beautiful bamaringa. Konjo, okay. I see. Anchi konjo nesh, right? You are beautiful. Okay, now we just learned a new sentence and a new word. Anchi konjo nesh. After you said anchi konjo nesh, if that person said, amasa gnalo, you can probably assume that that means thank you, right? You just automatically learned a new word using context clues. Amasa gnalo, that means thank you. And we don't really need to remember that because we can automatically learn it using context clues when we need to. Alright, so these words, phrases, and context cluing that I just demonstrated for you, this is like a starter kit, okay? Your starter fishing kit. I have a complete list in the description of the video. You can go check it out anytime you want. And also, if you do not know how to read and write in Amharic, I highly suggest that you do that first and then come back and rewatch this video, and then you can check out the complete fishing kit that I have in the description of the video. I have a link there where you can go check it out anytime you would like. And by the way, it is completely free, okay? And that's it for this video. Ciao.